Hello everyone! It's science time! It's me, Marian A. Corano, your teacher in science, and I am here to help you with your science lesson. So come on, join me and let's explore the wonder of science. Before we start, grab your pen, paper, and your self-learning module. In our previous lesson, you have learned about solutions. Solutions has two components, namely solute and solvent. Solute is present in a smaller amount while solvent is present in greatest amount.
If you mix sugar into the water, the solvent will be the water and the solute is the sugar. You also learn about solubility. Solubility is the ability of the solute to dissolve in a solvent.
So when there is a small amount of solute dissolved in a given amount of solvent, the solution is said to be unsaturated. But when there is a maximum amount of solute in a solvent, the solution is said to be saturated.
Aside from saturated and unsaturated solution, we also have supersaturated solution. Supersaturated solution contains more dissolved solute than a saturated solution given the same temperature. Analyze the given situations and identify which is unsaturated, saturated, and supersaturated solution. Write your answer on a sheet of paper. For situation A, put 1 tablespoon of salt to 1 glass of water and stir. Situation B, mix 3 sticks of coffee powder in 1 small cup of water and stir. Situation C, add 5 tablespoons of sugar in cup of water and stir. It was too sweet. Now let's check your answer. What type of solution is solution A? If your answer is unsaturated, you are correct. How about solution B? If your answer is saturated, you got it right. How about solution C? If your answer is supersaturated, awesome! As we go along with our lesson, activities will be more exciting and thrilling. Are you ready? Let's start with our lesson. Anyway, here are your learning goals for today. First is to define the concentration of a solution. Second, differentiate concentrated from dilute solutions. Third, solve problems involving percent by volume and percent by mass of a solution. And lastly, identify the importance of concentration of solution in our daily lives. Did you know that we can express solution qualitatively and quantitatively? Let's say you prepare coffee and you put too much sugar and coffee on it. What do you think will happen to the taste, smell, color of the coffee solution? Of course, it will be too sweet, the color is darker, and the smell is too strong. The intensity of color, degree of sweetness, and strength of smell refer to the concentration of solution.
Concentration is the amount of solute relative to the amount of solution. This can be expressed in several ways. For example, if a very small amount of orange powder is dissolved in a large amount of water, the solution is said to be dilute. But if a greater amount of orange powder is added and dissolved, the solution is already concentrated.
Concentration of solutions. Concentration of solution can be expressed in percent by mass. It is the amount of solute in a given mass of solution. You can measure the mass of a solute or solvent in grams. You can also express concentration of solution in percent by volume. It is the amount of solute in a given volume of solution. You can measure the volume of solute or solvent in milliliters or liters. Percent by mass or by volume are ratio of amount of solute per amount of solution. Both are the ratio of the amount of solute to the amount of solution, because percent means parts per 100. Mathematically, we can express percent by mass equals mass of solute divided by mass of solution times 100. This can be also understood in this illustration. 2 mass of solute plus 98 mass of solvent equals 100 mass of solution. The amount of solute in this example is 2 mass in a total of 100 mass of solution. Therefore, the concentration of the solution is 2%. Thus, in every 100 mass of solution, there is 2 mass of solute, or in 100% solution, there is 2% solute. Same is true with percent by volume. Mathematically, percent by volume equal volume of solute divided by volume of solution times 100. At 2 volume of solute plus 98 volume of solvent equals 100 volume of solution. The amount of solute in this example is 2. In a total of 100 volume of solution. Therefore, the concentration of the solution is 2%. Thus, in every 100 volume of solution, there is 2 volume of solute. Or, in 100% solution, there is 2% solute. Now, let's solve problem involving salt and sugar concentration in a solution to describe them quantitatively using percent by mass. Now, let's read and analyze problem number 1. What is the percent by mass of a salt solution by dissolving 11 grams of salt in 80 grams of solution? Let's have the given. Mass of solute is 11 grams and mass of solution is 80 grams. What is being asked? Percent by mass. We will use this formula. From this formula, we have percent by mass equals 11 grams divided by 80 grams times 100. We will cancel the unit grams. So, from dividing 11 grams to 80 grams, we have 0.1375 times 100. So, the percent by mass is 13.75%. Now, let's have problem number 2. What is the percent by mass concentration of a solution that contains 5.30 grams of salt dissolved in 19.7 grams of water? Let's have the given. The mass of solute is 5.30 grams and the mass of solvent is 19.7 grams. To find out the mass of solution, all we have to do is to add mass of solute and mass of solvent. So by adding 5.30 grams and 19.7 grams, the mass of solution is 25 grams. Now, what is being asked? Percent by mass. We will use this formula. So the solution, percent by mass equals 5.30 grams divided by 25 grams times 100. Cancellations of the unit will have
21.2%.
Problem number 3. How many grams of sugar are present in 250 grams sugar solution containing 9% of sugar? Let's have the given. Mass of solute equals 250 grams and the percent concentration, which is 9%. This time, mass of solute is being asked. Now, let's derive formula from the given formula. Since we are looking for the mass of solute, we simply multiply both sides by 100, then cancelled 100. So we arrive with this. So since we are looking for the mass of solute, we have to get rid of the mass of solution. So we simply multiply both sides by the mass of solution, then cancel. Then we arrive with this formula. We can also simply write this. Mass of solute equal mass of solution times percent by mass divided by 100. So let's use this formula in solving problem number 3. Now let's solve problem number 3 using the derived formula. So we have 250 grams times 9 grams divided by 100 grams. Cancellation of units. So it becomes grams because in the problem there is 9 grams of sugar per 100 grams of sugar solution. So we have this. We have 22.5 grams of sugar as our mass of solute. One way to prevent the pandemic COVID-19 is to wash our hands with soap and applying alcohol as a disinfectant. The active ingredient in alcohol is ethanol. As you read the label of the alcohol, it is 70% alcohol in 250 ml bottle. In 100 ml of alcohol, it contains 70 ml of ethyl alcohol. What is the volume of a 70% ethyl alcohol solution in a 250 ml bottle to fight COVID-19 in this situation? The given percent by volume is equal to 70 milliliters per 100 milliliters. Volume of solution is 200 milliliters. So what is being asked? The volume of solute. So we will use this formula. For our solution, 250 milliliters times 70 milliliters divided by 100 milliliters. And the answer is 175 milliliters. Therefore, there are 175 ml of ethyl alcohol in 250 ml bottle of alcohol. One of the native product here in Tayabas City and other part of the Quezon is the lambanog. Lambanog is distilled liquor made from coconut sap. To yield lambanog, the following process takes place like collecting, receiving, fermentation, transferring, distillation, packaging, and storing. Now let's solve problem involving lambanog. A 300 ml of lambanog was found to contain 120 ml of alcohol. What is the percent by volume concentration of alcohol in Lambanog distilled liquor? So the given are volume of solute 40 ml and volume of solution 300 ml. What is being asked? Percent by volume. The formula to be used and the solutions 120 ml divided by 300 ml times 100, and the percent by volume is 40%. So therefore, the concentration of Lambanog is 40%. Now let's have our activity entitled Count Me In. So what you're going to do is to read and analyze the situation. Solve what is asked in each question. Write your answer on a sheet of paper. You have 2 minutes to answer this. Problem number 1. What is the percent by mass concentration of a solution that contains 10 grams of sugar dissolved in 100 grams of water? What is the percent by volume of a solution formed by mixing 25 ml of isopropanol with 45 ml water? Your 2 minutes start now. Okay, time's up. Let's check your work. Let's have problem number 1. So the given are the following. What is being asked? Percent by mass. And we will use this formula. For the solution, percent by volume is equal 100 gram divided by 110 grams times 100. And the answer is 9.09%. Did you get it correct? Congratulations! Let's have problem number 2. The given are what is being asked? Percent by volume. The formula to be used, and let's have the solution. 25 ml divided by 70 ml times 100. And the answer is 35.71%. Did you get it correct? Excellent! It truly shows how much you enjoy and learn our lesson. And this time, let's find out the importance of concentrations of solution in our daily lives. This knowledge is very important in the field of medicine because it indicates the solute needed for making drugs in the appropriate amount that is needed by the body of the patient. Furthermore, it indicates the intensity of the solution needed. For example, it is important to indicate the concentration in muriatic acid to ensure that it is used in the right way and where it is supposed to be used. The higher its concentration, the more corrosive it is, and that can be dangerous when it is not used properly. Labels of products sold often shows the concentrations of solutes expressed as percent by volume or mass. The alcohol as disinfectant is a solution of 70% ethyl alcohol or isopropyl alcohol, meaning 70 ml alcohol. There are also solution solves as 40% ethyl alcohol or isopropyl alcohol. Vinegar is often labeled as 5% acidity, which means it contains 5 grams of acetic acid in 100 grams of vinegar. Pure gold is referred to as 24 carats. Jewelry that is said to be 18 carats contains 18 grams of gold for every 24 grams. And the remaining 6 grams from 18 grams of gold contains other metals. So to get the percent by mass of 18 karat gold jewelry, simply divide 18 divided by 24 times 100. So the percent by mass of a jewelry labeled 18 karat is 75%. Now, let's test your mastery. Read the questions flashed on the screen and write the letter of the best answer on your paper. What do you call the type of observation that is descriptive in form? A. Data, B. Survey, C. Qualitative, and D. Quantitative. Okay, check your own work because the correct answer is letter C, qualitative. Next question. What do you call the amount of solute dissolved in a given amount of solvent? A, dilute, B, percentage, C, concentrated, and D, concentration. The answer is letter D, concentration. Next, it is a type of solution that has a relatively small amount of dissolved solute. A, dilute, B, percentage, C, concentrated, and D, concentration. The answer is dilute. Number 4. What is the percentage concentration in the following solution given 2 grams of sucrose and 80 grams of water? You have 10 seconds to answer. And the answer is 2.4%, which is letter A. Number 5. What is the percent by volume of isopropanol in a 90 ml solution that contains 25 ml of isopropanol? You have 10 seconds to answer. The answer is 27.8%, which is letter C. Did you answer the questions correctly? Well, congratulations! You are fantastic! I hope you learned in our lesson. And that is all for today. Good day, learners!